This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dream. Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Kohta kerran.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I? The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Dead end. Okay. hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss, burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? It's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Думаешь? Не знаю. Я вроде что-то не чувствую особо. Воды-то, да. На среднем все стоит. Разглажение тогда поменьше, наверное, беру.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Может, из-за сглаживания была?
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Can you hear me?
Надежда. Прикольно.
Are you still sane?
Быстрое перемещение. Даже так.
Please, talk to me.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Like, somehow, this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Ни хрена непонятно.
You with me?
Вообще ни хрена.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Потом еще хуже будет.
The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Короче, какой-то типа информационный вирус, я так полагаю, типа того. Ну, блин, сможешь парящих по территории были. Они левитируют. Мне интересно.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I
Больше
said I was
похоже на
looking for
фильм,
answers, but
где
I
временами
might
я
never
бегаю и
understand them.
кого-то убиваю.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Ой, спасибо
Good luck,
большое.
Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Ага. Через офис директора и туда, короче, да? Нет, не сюда. А, стопэ. Ну, блин. А, понял.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
А, часто неожиданные сдвиги зданий. Что? Что сдвиги, простите? Зданий? Понимаю.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Это окны тупо скопированы. Всегда дверь одна открыта, одна закрыта. На себе. А туда можешь попасть? Нет, видимо, уж и не надо туда.
Object of power. Looks like the pulse of flashed off. We need to.
Мне не нравится. Или... это спецом такое поддергивание. Блин, а я не понял. Как мне туда попасть? К нему прям подойти надо, что ли? Я боюсь. О, надо было подойти все-таки.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Да, так намного круче драться, конечно. Не, ну вообще очень эпично смотрится, да. Еще вот этот звук присвистывания такое легкое,
There
когда
you are.
подбираешь предмет, это
You're
это
gone.
прям круто.
Cut off. I got it. Just like you.
Блин, эпично. Оу, да. Блин, как же это круто смотрится. Да. Точняк. Блин. Эти связи. Уф, где сейчас? Ага, приматики, не дошедшие письма, я там был, мне надо назад, да? Так, а мне же проще... Так, а как мне проще дойти туда?
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail. Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
Блин. Забываю все время на тап нажимать. Когда к тебе резко зашли гости, ты такой, оп, стульчик, присесть.
They can fly now.
Нифига себе у нас это. Что-то мало что-то. Ауч, 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 ауч. За хпшками чисто сбегать по быстренькому. Опа. О, хп, 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 хп. Тебя тут разрушаемость, конечно, нормально. What the fuck? Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Бля. Хапулечки. Больно в ноге. Ладно. Бывает. А, не. Так, окей. Урон после убийства плюс 37. Боеприпасы. Подрывники, рейнджеры всякие. Ну давай, ладно, еще раз.
They can fly now. Great.
Я думаю, лучше где-нибудь на втором этаже заныкаться или сидеть. Так, по-тихому сидеть. Сука. Кто стреляет? Сука! А чё так больно? Блинский. Рип, да блин, в смысле? А чё так сложно-то? Тут вообще уровень сложности есть-то? Охренеть. Игра без уровня сложности еще. Ладно. Давай еще раз.
They can fly now. Great.
Где уровень сложности? Я что-то пропустил? Режим помощи, в смысле? Приятно либо... Ага. Режим с помощи, ага. Сначала сыграть с выключенным режимом помощи. Включите режим помощи. Улучшенное сопровождение прицела. Захват целей. Ага, множитель. Короче, это прям помощь. Убийство с одного раза, бессмертие. Ну, чё по режим помощи какой-то, блин. Нет, это уж совсем. По ножкам вот так. О, одного вижу. Ты там у нас залыкался, а? Уходи тихо уж. Ну-ка. Где ты там заныкался, черт?
have a feeling.
Возвышенные способности схожи с теми способностями. Атаковать свои цели время, отпускать них предметы. Они не используют никого для заключения собственных способностей.
He'll be
Интересно.
back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Нормально, здесь все разнесло. Так, что там доступно? Отдача, водопись убийств, не вся фигня. Ага, значит, тут так, да. Стоп, а как сюда попасть? Как-то зал. О, я могу так бегать. Жалко, почему нет здесь мини-карты? Это неудобно немножко. Немножечко неудобненько. А наверх так забраться нельзя. По лестнице.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused
Alberto
by some
Tomasi, head of comms.
of a foreign power. Numerous personnel.
The hiss got him.
Inner ear, but most. All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been.
А, это самое.
Are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise though. God, the local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside? U.S. Embassy. Talk about good luck, huh? It's so much easier to. Hey, are you still recording this?
The hotline can't be far now.
Понимаю.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Опа, интересно, что изменилось. Последняя комната открылась. А была предпоследняя, кажется, да?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Вот это черная пирамида. Вот это. Так, что поменялось? Ни хрена не поменялось. Надо еще раз нажать. Общаться. Да ну нахрен с такими общаться, с сущностями я ебал ими, конечно. Чё-то мне не кажется, что с ними общаться можно. Телефон прямой связи. А как его использовать? Не хотите мне подсказать? Нет, телефон прямой связи. Просто выйти надо было. Я думал, поздороваться с этой еще сущностью надо.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Пиццу в другом измерении заказал. Алло, здравствуйте. Можно, пожалуйста, с
A director
ананасами?
needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Ты. Это, короче, непонятно, что пролез команда, предстоящая буря, точки контроля.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines.
Короче, что-то предстоящая буря.
Something's coming.
Что-то приближается, короче. Это телефон, это какая-то хрень была. Ладненько. Офис директора. Теперь типа мой офис. Работа мечты. Это когда по собственному офису ходишь с пушкой и делаешь, что хочешь.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Алло, трубку положи, от тебя говно вонит отсюда, чувак. Не звони сюда больше. О. А просто побазарить с тобой можно?
Hi, Jesse.
Так. Хочу узнать вообще происхождение исов. Кто это такие?
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as
Другие
well.
места.
I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Ага, короче, непонятно, что это за челики, они находятся именно в нашем здании. Ладно, а что за старейший дом хотя бы? Почему старейший
You
дом?
mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Физические ограничения.
Been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This
Охренеть.
is a place of power. The
Есть.
oldest house doesn't like attention. So unless you're
Медальон
purposely
дрожит,
trying to
это
find
место
it, you
силы.
don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Ладно, а чё с директором? Чё он? Почему так?
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Пол имеет собственный разум. Интересно. Предмет силы.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what
Астральное
differentiates them
измерение.
from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural
Охренеть.
forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Что? Ясно.
Did she memorize this?
А я ничего не понял. Да, конечно. Спасибо. Ладно. Усилители гидрона.
So HRA stop you from becoming his.
Wait, it seems that way.
Что за
I
фильм?
hadn't even
У них
heard
на
of an
груди.
HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Я все равно ни хрена не
Thanks,
понял.
Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Что-то это такое. Первое впечатление. Это она обо мне написала? Что со снаряжением? Энергия? Да не хочу. Следует отметиться. Контрмеры совета. Бла-бла-бла, идет война, все дела, нам всем конец, мы все врем. Так, что-то здесь такое.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Уборщик на моей стороне. Конечно. Так, надо разделить, наверное, чтобы видос большим не был.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here,
Так,
he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office.
так, на этом моменте остановимся.